we've got you. What are we supposed to do with you?
Why, if anything are nice, I'll take care of her.
Alright guys, who wants some back to school cinnamon rolls? Anybody? Bubba? Gigi B? Lily B? Olivia? Ollie? You want a back to school cinnamon roll?
Olivia.
Alright, more for us, Daddy. Yeah, I have one more.
Fine. You want to?
Good.
Amazing. Hey guys, I'm Heidi with Heavenly Minded Homeschool and welcome to our channel. So I shared with you guys a little bit yesterday about our plan for our homeschool year. I calculated it last night. It looks like I have a 10th grader, a 4th grader, and a 1st grader. I guess with her birthday she'd be more about 1st than 2nd. Homeschool, I don't stress very much on grade level, so I never think about it until somebody asks and I go, I have no idea what grade they're in. So last night I calculated it, but we have our oldest is going on 16 here in just a couple months. Lily will be turning 10 shortly thereafter. Virginia is 7, and then we have little Olivia who's 2.5. So those are my kids' ages. Today is our first day of school. So I shared with you guys in yesterday's video how I put together, there's Lily B's head. Hey Lily B. I put together, really bright face. I put together a daily rhythm, which I have right here on my refrigerator, to help us just kind of get in the habit and get everything going, so that way we have a spot to get everything done and keep certain girls occupied, so that way they are moving from one thing to the next. So we got up this morning, got breakfast for their first day of school. It's been a thing that we've done for years. We have homeschooled since our oldest was halfway through 1st grade. So our oldest, who again is getting ready to turn 16, he did kindergarten and half of 1st grade at a regular public school. It was a great school, he had great teachers, but at that point we pulled him out to homeschool, and the rest, it's been homeschool ever since then. So something we started years and years back is I would make cinnamon rolls on our first day of school, and to be honest, I kind of forgot about it. I just wasn't thinking because I was focused on other things. And Lily, who just walked through, she said last night or yesterday afternoon, she was like, oh, first day of school tomorrow, that means we get cinnamon rolls. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So my brother-in-law to the rescue, he went and got us some cinnamon rolls. So that was our big hoorah for this morning. I've got my tea. Our oldest is out with his dad now, working on the property a little bit, getting that stuff done before it gets too terribly hot. We've done our morning chores and things. Now I've got a little wiggle room here where it's just some open time. Hold on, please. I've been doing the Fly Lady system that I shared with you guys, my kind of biblically based and minimalist minded approach to that. What are you doing? No, put that back. Hold, please. So we're getting our stuff done. I've got a little bit of wiggle room here in the morning. That's what I was gonna say. We're doing the Fly Lady system, and so I get up in the morning. I have my whole morning routine that I've been doing for the past couple months. So that's getting dressed to shoes, ready to walk out the door. Not that I plan to walk out the door, but I am ready. I am kind of cleaning the bathroom while I'm in there getting ready, making sure my bed is made, and making sure I'm spending time in prayer and in Bible reading myself, right? If I'm going to pour myself into my children today and training them up in the ways of the Lord and really giving them what they need, I need to make sure that I myself am full of the Spirit. I am focused. I am ready. Hold again. So I am going to finish up my time doing all of that. I have kind of scheduled myself to have a little bit of time in the morning to be working on writing all the curriculum and things like that. I'll be sharing that with you all, Lord willing. I want to have everything up and ready by next month. So that kind of gives me the opportunity to do that. And then by the time Daddy comes in, we're going to sit down and start our day. So our school day technically won't begin until about 10:30. And our first subject we're going to dive into is going to be our time in Bible. So that is our Bible reading for the day that is going to be based off of my free homeschool plans that I put out. And that is going through the Bible chronologically. We're going to go through the Old Testament and the New Testament. So each day we'll be going through the first chapter in each chronologically, if that makes sense. And then we have discussions and activities and things to do based off of that. So that is our first block before we move into all of the other things. But I figured I would just kind of vlog along our day and show you guys how it is going for us. Not that anybody needs to do it how we do it, but just showing you how we do it. I think sometimes that can be helpful to see other homeschool families doing this and get, ideas and see how things are working, and sometimes just to know that the chaos and crazy of the day is totally normal and you're not alone, because that's life. So we are up and ready. I'm going to stop this so I can actually go enjoy my half hour before it is time to get started, and we'll see y'all in a minute. You done with your fit yet? No. So, we're not doing, nope. Child? No, ma'am. We're not off to the best start today, are we? No. So, already behind. Olivia is like a nightmare child today and trying to get all the stuff done. We are going to do Bible over lunch just because Daddy was able to work outside a little bit longer. So we're just going to go ahead and swap that and do it with lunch here. But we did kind of some introduction stuff for our Bible for the day. Did some reading that I had meant to read with them yesterday and I kind of forgot. So we did that together, and now Virginia and I are going to hop into her reading lesson. Lily is doing she's going to call my mom each day, and they're going to read a chapter of a book together. So she's in her room doing her reading with Nan. Travis, our oldest, he's doing some independent reading, so he's doing that. This gives us one-on-one time to work together if Olivia will allow us. So, ready? You excited? Okay, you want to read these words? What's this first one? Stop yawning. At. You just read at. Okay, now read this word. Eat. Now do this word. What does the sound make? I know it's hard to focus because your sister is being Neat. Neat. Got it? So what was this again? At. Eat. At, eat, neat. Good job. Look at that. Give me a high five. You did a good job. You happier now because you're outside? Can you not drink out of a stick, please? Hey, dude. Bumby. 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 That's not a straw, honey. That's not a straw. Nope. 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 Thank you. No, no stick. No stick. So, Gigi, how's your day going so far?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? What's the matter? You get another stick.
She's slimy.
She is Grammy. You guys hanging out and playing for a little bit?
She should climb on the roof in 1 second.
Yeah, she's pretty quick. Now she's got the dog's leash. We've got a lead out here for our dog that busts out.
Yeah,
He just busted out again. You know.
And Jerry bust out along.
Oh my. Ow, careful.
Me and Mom had to.
Yeah, we've had to go get him.
Yep.
Alrighty. So still not off to the best of starts, considering the baby has been a mess. Then when we were trying to swap stations, and I have a block for Olivia and Gigi, she's turning on the hose. Do you mind turning it off, sweetie? I have a block for Gigi to come out and play with her so she gets some outdoor time before her nap. And she totally let the dog out, our one dog who's a bad dog, and takes off and makes his way down to the rest stop and has hitchhiked, you know, across the state before. So we got him back. So I think we need to add taking the dog on a morning walk as part of maybe the routine for me and the girls. While Daddy and brother are out working on the property, maybe we'll go out and like do a walk around the property with the dog or something to give him some additional outdoor time. Lily is still on her call with my mom. They've gone a little over, but that's okay. I kind of had a feeling they would, so that I kind of planned her block right now kind of accordingly. I noticed myself wanting to freak out because things aren't falling into line perfectly, but I am stopping myself because it is what it is. That's why I like to set up kind of like an original routine and rhythm and give it a couple days, not just one day and say, hey, this doesn't work. Give it a couple days as we're, you know, trying to get back up in it, and you and sticks lately. But giving us some time to get up and in it, and then if, you know, middle of this week we're still going and things aren't working out so well, you know, I already see a couple things that I want to go ahead and adjust now that we're like starting to do it. I think, you know, a couple adjustments will be beneficial, but trying to give it a little bit, see where we're at, see what we need to adjust, and we'll get there. It's okay. Gigi did great with her reading lesson, so that was fun. We are doing the Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. She started that book last year, so today we did like 10 lessons. Today we went through a lot of them in that 30 minutes just because it was kind of just a refresher, kind of just getting her back in the habit. So I'm sure from here on out we'll probably do 2 to 5 depending on the lessons per day, just because she has a lot of it. We just need to work a little bit more on it and get those things down for her. So she got through those. Her and Olivia get to play outside now. Our son is finishing up his stuff that he needs to be doing, and then as soon as Lily's done, her and I will do some writing lessons together. Again with her, I really want to take these first 4 weeks here and really just focus not necessarily on learning more, but just on her penmanship. Her penmanship has not been so good. We need to work on that, and she's finally ready to work on it. So I'm going to just spend some time working with her on penmanship, and then once we get hopefully that really under control here in this first block of our 4 weeks on, and then we'll kind of move into a little bit deeper as far as working on the actual like writing skills and things. But we're going to work on some penmanship first, so we're excited for that. But yeah, and then at lunchtime we'll go ahead and do all of our Bible. That's the biggest part for our day. Like I said, if we can have Bible is like first and foremost. So I want to make sure that gets done, and that's something that we're diving into. And then everything else is secondary. So we can get all these other things done and let's spend a little bit of time working on each one. But I want to make sure that our time in Bible is our focus, that we are discussing it, that they're truly understanding these things as we move through Scripture, doing all of that. So anyways, that is our goal. Anyways, what are you doing? She's just walking around smacking the tree with sticks. Maybe not. What are you doing? Oh, so Virginia's making a salad and Olivia's walking around destroying trees. Come here, let me show you. Let me show you. You show me your salad.
So I take these and then I put them in this.
That looks like a pretty good salad.
I know, that's why I put it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can eat plantain leaves. I just don't know what that other stuff is. I'm pretty sure that's just a weed. I don't think that's anything. It's pretty. It grows everywhere out here, and it has these pretty little pink flowers on it. Pretty cool. Don't think it's edible, but the plantain is. These leaves here, the plantain leaves, you can eat those. We use them for all kinds of stuff. What are you and those sticks doing, dude, man? You're kind of extreme, dude. Now cross out all of the lowercase a's. Cross them out, put an X on them. Put an X on the little ones. Yep. Okay, we are all back in. Lily B has finished up her reading with Nan. I am adjusting our routine a little bit because we need some extra time. Now, here, let me erase this. Now, we're using this Good and the Beautiful one, and I just have a plastic sheet protector on it, so that way she can use a dry erase marker, and then we can erase it. All right, now circle all of the capital T's. So we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to dive into our next section, which is our math time. So my oldest, I have him still doing extra math drills and just kind of refreshing himself on his multiplication tables. We haven't used them for a little bit. We're just going to refresh ourselves. They are all doing math out of Hamilton's Essentials. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the girls. In this 30-minute block, we'll spend about 15 minutes on a math lesson from Hamilton's Essentials, and then 30 minutes of playing a math game. So we've been playing many different math games. Okay, now cross out the little t's, the lowercase. We've been playing things like Zilch, which is a dice game, and having them keep record. Or we've been playing something kind of almost like War. We've been calling it Flip Up, where I put down a card, they each put down a card. They have to calculate who is the closest to 15, or whatever number we pick. And 15 was what we've done the first two. But you have to, I have them pick a number, and then we have to get closest to that number. And then we can adjust that later and do it with multiplication. So we've been doing different things like that. I'm going to finish up writing lesson with Gigi, though, and then we will move on to math.
I want to do all that. What? Easy.
Good job. Now you want to do the T's?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Line up and then notebook.
Good job, Missy.
Say guys.
It's just a little review to get us started, huh? You did a good job. Give me a high five. Good job. So it's pretty fun when you're doing your lesson, and this grumpy cat up here, that's my brother's name. And we laugh and say my brother is a crazy cat lady with Lily, because somebody over here really likes cats. So how funny that it's a cat. It's actually spelled correctly, which he always gets cranky because people always spell his name differently. But look it's a cranky cat. So Uncle Alan, we were all giggling. There you are. Crazy cat. So the cool thing, I showed you guys this awesome Hamilton's Essentials of Arithmetic. I have a page, so we're working out of, you good? We're working out of the first book for the girls. This is the book we're going to be going through with our son. These books are from the early 1900s though, and I love the stuff that they cover throughout them. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the sheet for the girls. You can get all of these books free in the public domain through Google is where I have mine. So I linked those in my video from yesterday showing you guys what we're going to be doing, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this up so the girls can work together and do our first lesson. Come sit down, Gigi, it's your turn. We're going to do math together. All right. Alrighty, certain kiddos have lost my dice, so we only have 3 of them. So how about, since we can't play zilch, what if you guys each roll? You have to add up all of your dice, okay? Let's see if you can get to 10. So Gigi, roll your dice, see how many you have. Then Lily, you roll the dice, see how many you have, and whoever's closest to 10 wins, okay? So, your roll, Gigi.
What happens if I take?
If
you have over 10, you can lose. No. Start by counting 6. 10.
What do you have, Gigi?
I have 10.
10 exactly? Ooh. All right, Lily, let's see
But
what
I'm
you
gonna
got.
both have 10.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm making this up as we go. What do you have, Lily? What do you have?
What happens if you get
Hold on.
way over 10?
13. So how far away from 10 are you?
3.
I would say Gigi wins just because she rolled 10 exactly. Okay, or I can keep points. We want to keep score?
Yeah.
So, okay, so Gigi has 10, Lily has 13. All right, Gigi.
Try and get up to like 30 or something.
Okay, so Gigi, you roll.
Alright, so we're getting up to 30. But still, I did 10.
Very good. I can't believe you got 10 exactly. All right, Gigi, you roll.
But I have higher than you. We would
Who won? So Gigi got 32 and Lily had 30 on the dot. Good job. So brother to the rescue. Travis found the rest of our dice, so they are going to play zilch now. And it is actually time that we're supposed to be moving on to our next block, which is clearly not working out very well.
We're already behind. Might as well embrace it.
Yeah.
We're like an hour behind.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
See, that's why it's important to know that this is okay because this happens.
Mom,
What?
what's this?
Why do you have that?
I
You don't know. Fantastic. Okay, you guys can play a game of zilch. Then Lily will figure out we need to do your penmanship writing through story and then get some lunch. Okay, any suggestions since it is first day of school? Does anybody have a suggestion of something they would like for lunch?
I got a suggestion.
Burger King and milkshakes.
Yes, Burger King and milkshake. Burger King and milkshake.
Let's make all that money.
No. Remember the little snacks that you made a long time ago?
I was going, Daddy and I were going to let you guys get a special treat for lunch since it's your first day of school.
Special lunch.
You want me to make you a homemade Lunchable for lunch? Okay, you are my favorite
Gigi
that
can
all
be
of these
healthy,
kids are
promise.
talking about. She was wanting a salad earlier. You guys are talking about wanting Burger King and she just wants. Yes, child. Not on you. Okay, thank you.
I wish I had a bowl.
I think you zoomed us in. So it's been quite a morning. I was overzealous with this. I don't know. I'm kind of stressing ourselves out. Like, I know everything's fine and it'll be okay because we've done this a million times. I'm kind of glad I went ahead and just jumped in, because if I sat around waiting to have everything perfect and right and ready, we would never get started. And so I kind of knew that trying to jump in today, I might be a little bit not quite there, but that's okay. I am going to definitely make some adjustments today. There are some things quite absolutely, like, I don't know what I was thinking. It looks good on paper, but it's never going to work. So I'm going to make a couple adjustments. I think we're going to be kind of, hi, oh my gosh, please take that to the table. Thank you. No, you're not, you're climbing onto the couch. It's not fine. So, I'm thinking that they're playing their game that's using their math skills. That's awesome. We're going to get a special lunch because we all survived our hectic first half of the day. And I think we're going to spend our afternoon doing our Bible portion, which I'm excited for. And then other than that, I think we're just going to reevaluate a little bit today. So yes, technically, we've nearly completed our first day. Did we get everything? No, not so much. So I'm going to work on math with Travis this afternoon still. The kids, like I said, these first 4 weeks, I want to just focus on a couple skills, kind of brushing up on them and getting things kind of put together before we move on to our next. Can you, with the pillows, really? No, you're not supposed to touch the pillows. But we've got our first little bit in here. We're getting going, even if it is slow going. At least we're getting something accomplished. You make almost everything near impossible to get done. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Do you understand that, you little goose? So, Bible, math with Travis. And I think that might be all we get accomplished today. But it is already lunchtime. Like I said, I told them that we could do a special lunch. Just since we're starting a new school year. Hi, Goose. And then I'm going to go back to the drawing board a little bit because this isn't working out so well, and it's causing me to get stressed out, which isn't beneficial to literally anybody in our entire house. So, that's where we're at. If you wanted an Instagram-worthy, amazing first day of school, you're not going to find it here, but that's okay. We got started. We jumped in, even if everything didn't work out super perfect, and we'll get done what we need to. We worked on cleaning out the pool, and we need to finish getting that refilled so they can get out and swim. You want to go swim? Yep. So we'll eat. We'll get everybody outside. I will go back to my drawing board a little bit, and tomorrow we'll try again, and it'll all be okay. And I will not have a freak out. That's, I think, the name of the game now for the rest of the day. Mom, don't have a freak out. That's what I'm saying to myself. So I think I'm going to put on some soft music, get our lunch ordered, and get back on the computer because I didn't do a very good job and it's not working out so well. But that's okay. You live and learn. Right? You live and learn? You just want to go to school? I don't know what that means. Are you hunting?
Yeah.
For the weasel that's killing our chickens?
Go over there.
For the weasel that's killing our chickens?
Well, okay,
And
I will be
Louise
honest.
goes
I
not
did just
beneath
bring
the
this out just in
tree.
case
Yeah.
I saw something. I'll give it a little poke in the butt. I doubt it'll show up. I just brought it out. Plus, it's fun to hold around a gun.
So yesterday we let the water out of our pool and are refilling it because it was yucky. So we're giving it, instead of pouring a bunch of chemicals in, we're just giving it some fresh water, huh? And you love it because now you can be in it and reach the bottom. So, guys, this is a much better way to wrap up our school day. Come on, Gigi. Did you hear her? She said, come on, Gigi. poison ivy on you? No, where you going, dude, man? Oh, I'm sorry. It's hurting your poison ivy. So for the foreseeable, do you see it? Oh, I thought you was being for real. So for the foreseeable future, it'll probably be them climbing in and out of the pool while it refills. And we're just gonna call it quits. We're gonna go, Daddy just
Burger
left.
King and shake.
Yes, we're gonna have a special first day of school lunch. Sit down, go over Bible with Daddy. Travis and I will still do his math lesson for today. So technically, again, we've still gotten everything done, but as far as my like layout of the things,
I'm here.
we need to make some adjustments. So I knew there would be adjustments to be made because there's always adjustments to be made, but I was hoping that we could be a little more efficient. And I don't think we actually have that capability. I know I have that capability.
Well, there
Get
is
a
like
hair
4
stick on the side of my head.
and one of which causes a lot of issues.
Yeah, Olivia is making things
Yeah, it's not gonna help me.
so difficult. Oh, don't play with that. That's a chlorine. Yucky. Put it down.
Don't drink it.
Or not like that.
Tasty.
So thanks for joining in for our first day of school. Sorry it was not very exciting, but hey, if you start your school year and you're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy and nothing is going like I thought in my head it would, and I don't have all the things together and my 2-year-old is insane. Guess what? Me too. It's okay. And I'm not going to lose my mind and completely freak out. I'm just going to say, hey, cool day. We did it. We're done. I know I need to make some changes, put some stuff together. We'll figure it out. That's why we are simple and minimal in what it is that we do, so we can check off the things we need to check off. Please take that from her and enjoy the rest of our day, because it's actually really nice outside to be outside and swimming and stuff like that. So thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. I don't know how exactly we're going to do this. I am not going to do daily vlogs like I've done in the past because it's just too stressful to try to do all of these things, and I need to be there for my kids. So I don't know if we'll just like film a few clips from time to time and put them together as a video. I don't know how exactly we're going to do it. So taking it to prayer, we'll figure it out. You'll see us at some point later this week. I just don't know when exactly, and share with you all what we're doing. So say bye for now, guys.
Guten Tag.
Bye. So first day
Guten Tag doesn't
technically
mean bye,
done.
but it's a form of bye. Could be a greeting too.
So you're gonna give us some German lessons?
Yeah. It's not really a bye though. It's more of either a greeting or
9.
Like aloha?
yeah. Well, no.
Say like
Guten
hello.
Tag is good. Good afternoon. One of the two.
Good dog.
Hi.
Okay, that was fun. Bye, guys.